Or you can hold it. Actually, if I'm holding it, I don't know if I can play it. Oh, you'll do that? Okay. All right, is that loud enough or be good sound-wise?
Yeah.
You can hear? Okay. You ready? All right. Okay, so this is MySims Agents. It's for the Nintendo Wii and DS. This is the Nintendo Wii version. This is an adventure game, unlike the other Sims games and MySims games. We're telling a story this time for the player. It's a big mystery involving a bad guy named Morkibus who's trying to take over the world, basically. And it's your job as a secret agent to figure out what he's up to and stop him. So this is your character. You can create your own. It can be a man or a woman. You'll unlock different clothing and things along the way. But the basic game is that you've got to explore different locales. It's kind of a James Bond sort of feel we're going for. So there's an ancient temple to explore, a mountain ski chalet, all sorts of different places. Where I'm going to now is a kind of spooky mansion out in a bayou. Well, actually, no, I'm not taking you there. This is your headquarters. So when you become a special agent, you're going to get your own special headquarters with all sorts of gadgets and devices to play with and other agents to hire and work with you. You get your own private jet, and that jet will take you around to the different locations in our game. Okay, so up here is the hangar where your plane is. Now I'll take you to that mansion out in the bayou. This mansion is about halfway through the game. Every level in the game has sort of its own mystery going on. The mystery in this mansion is there's a crystal you're supposed to search for, and it's been broken, and your objective is to find out who broke this crystal. So it's sort of like an old school adventure game in that way. You have clues to follow, you have people to talk to, little puzzles to solve, items to find, all the while trying to solve this mystery. And the game goes on for about 20 hours or so, culminating in this big showdown with Morkibus. That's the basic game. No weapons. Yeah, I mean, you can break objects with a crowbar and things like that, but there's no violence in the game. It's a Sims game, and they're always very family-friendly. So yeah, it is a mystery, and there's a bad guy, but there's no violence. There's also a bunch of little mini-games to solve. So this is a locked door. You have a bunch of secret agent items at your disposal. One of them is a lock picker. So this is the kind of example of the mini games. The object of the game is to get the key into the lock over there. Pieces move up and down and side to side. You can try to beat your high score. All of these games will become available to you in an arcade machine later on. That's just one example. Another detective tool you have is the ability to find footprints and follow them. So sometimes the bad guys will leave a trail. This is where the shattered crystal, if you equip your footprint tool, you can actually see somebody has been in here. 2 people, actually. And you can follow them and see where you're going, and this might, in fact, take you to the bad guy, or it might not. So there's lots of little sorts of mini-games and gadgets to play with, and hopefully all the while we're telling you a good story. We tried to make it both a mystery but also funny. It's not very serious. And we're aiming it at like 8 to 12-year-olds, but we're hoping that the way we wrote the story and wrote the dialogue, that people older than that will get a kick out of it too. Anything else? Is that good enough? Or?